2002 Ford F-250, 7.3 diesel, 73,000 miles. Let's take it for a test drive.
I've been working all week and I'm tired. I don't want to have fun.
Here we go again. Michael talking about one of his favorite pieces of inventory, but I do absolutely love these trucks. This is a one owner 2002 Ford F-250 Lariat Super Duty 7.3, 73,000 original miles, and just a freaking awesome truck front to back. Again, I say it all the time, this is a vehicle that I would own, this is something that I would drive every single day, but this is absolutely at the top of the list. I have owned a ton of these trucks over the years. I have driven some of these trucks personally as my daily drivers, and this is one that I would hop in and drive absolutely every single day of the week. This is a killer truck front to back. Absolutely love the 7.3s. If you're into this year range truck, you know that the 7.3 turbo diesels are just killer platforms. This one being a one owner truck is just, there's just nothing else to say other than that it is just a badass truck. It is a documented, clean Carfax, one owner, 73,395 mile truck. It's had a couple very tasteful things done that, again, stuff that I would personally do, real period correct modifications back in the day. It does have some, again, just minor modifications. It's got an aftermarket cooling system on it. You have an aftermarket exhaust brake. It does have aftermarket MagnaFlow muffler with the cat delete. You still have your single side exit exhaust tip over there on the passenger side. And again, you have your legendary 7.3 Power Stroke turbo diesel, the 4R100 automatic overdrive transmission behind it. And this is something you can drive every day. Hydro boost with discs all the way around, power steering, all your standard equipment that these came with mechanically. And then this one, again, obviously being a Lariat, you have all of your really cool options that we'll dive into here further in the test drive video, but just a ready to go truck, something you can hop in, put to work, or drive regularly every single day. On the interior, you have the medium flint leather Lariat interior, little bit of lower bolster wear on the driver's seat and the passenger seat on the lower portion from getting in and out, but nothing that's split open. The interior is extremely nice. These trucks are very notorious for the tops of the steering wheels getting really bad wear, even on low mileage trucks. This one is very nice. Headliner, visors, overhead console with the digital display is very nice. You do have your aftermarket 3-gauge pillar pod over here. You have the Cyclone power fan button mounted to the dash here. You have the exhaust brake, BD exhaust brake button right there. You do have your electronic pedal adjustment button on the dash as well with your 4x4 selector. All of your factory equipment for the stereo is there. There are 3 little holes drilled. I don't know if y'all can see it from the back camera there, right up underneath the dash where it looks like an aftermarket trailer brake controller was mounted at one point. There's 3 little holes drilled there. It doesn't bother me one bit, but the dash is excellent. Flip up console for the third seat up in the front is very nice. The back seat doesn't look like anyone's ever sat in it. Really just no problems on the inside other than these 3 little holes that were drilled here to mount that aftermarket trailer brake controller. Door panels are excellent. You have your power mirrors, power windows, power locks, switches all work like they should, cruise, tilt. No problems of any kind on the interior. It smells nice in here, no weird odors of any kind. And with the little mods that this one has done with the cat delete, a few other little things, it runs really, really well. Again, not really anything done to the motor, just some kind of auxiliary things done to just make it a better truck have been done. Smooth, easy power. Love the sound of the 7.3 turbo diesels. One of the best sounding diesel engines if you ask me. I am a Ford guy, so maybe I'm a little bit biased, but again, if you like this generation truck, you can respect all of the diesels from this era. On the underneath, 0 issues of any kind. You have a little bit of surface corrosion on the non-painted components on the bottom, which you are going to get from any vehicle, but this is a rust-free example on the underneath of this pickup. It shows really, really well. On the exterior, you have a really nice spray-in bed liner in the back. The bed caps all the way around are in very nice shape. You have your Oxford white paint. It's original paint all the way around the truck, and it shows well. My nitpicky things on the exterior, the tires are from 2008. I would personally put a white letter set of BFGs on there. That would really take the truck to the next level if you ask me. It just gives it a killer look if you do the white letter BFGs. The tires are in good shape, but they are from 2008, so I would probably replace those. The fog lens mounted to the top of the bumper on the driver's side over here, the lens is cracked. I would again personally take those off, or you can replace them if you want to. Few very, very miscellaneous little imperfections in the paint, but represents very nice. Couple little scuffs on the fender flares kind of around the truck. In my additional informations tab on the website pcclassiccars.com, you will see photos of all the little nitpicky things. You'll see photos of all 4 wheels and tires, which the wheels are in great shape. The tires are just, excuse me, a little bit older. The front of the hood, the top of the hood does have PPF on it. It probably is from 2002 because it has yellowed. The paint underneath does look nice. You could peel the PPF off if you want to, maybe put new PPF on there, or just leave it. The PPF, I mean, you're supposed to replace them after, I think, 10 years. So this one's probably got the original one from 2002 or 2003 back on it, so it is a little bit yellowed and it is kind of cracking up and old. But again, the paint is very nice on this pickup, front to back, top to bottom. All of the doors open and close, excellent. Driving position in here, again, you have your power driver seat over here, very, very comfortable to sit in. The seats feel excellent. With the tilt, you can get comfortable even if you are a larger individual. They go up really far, so you can fit in here very, very easily. Glass is all excellent. Windshield is basically brand new. Side windows roll up and down like they should. You have your manual sliding back glass. Rear view mirror, super easy to see out of. Side mirrors, you have the towing mirrors, so they're easy to see out of as well. This truck is awesome. I just love 7.3 diesels. This one being a 73,000 mile, one owner truck. I just love it. Killer truck, something that I would drive every single day. Zero complaints from me mechanically. You got a couple little things like that fog light lens, couple little touch-ups in the paint. There is a tiny little, like a little ding on the passenger side fender over there that could be PDR'd out. Really minimal nitpicky stuff. Roll under the throttle here again. The transmission shifts great. And I'm sure I forgot a couple of the little miscellaneous mechanical mods done. Make sure you read the write-up on the website. I put all of that information in there for you guys, and if you need anything, give me a call. I'll run through everything with you top to bottom, inside and out. But this is an awesome example of a low mileage 7.3 diesel truck. Factory 4x4, all that works. You have your selector over here on the dash for 2-wheel drive, 4 high and 4 low. All that stuff functions properly. That again, spray and bed liner in the back looks great. Inside the engine compartment is super clean. Nothing's out of place. It all checks out great. Charging system's doing its job. All of your gauges are super easy to read and they're all functioning properly. Again, you have your aftermarket gauges over here as well, which are working. I like that it still has the factory stereo. You can put a CD in there. I don't mind pulling those out to put a Bluetooth one in there, personal preference. That's kind of for the next guy, but the stereo does work. All of your plastics are in excellent shape. Cup holders look good. A little slide for the power point there. Does have an aftermarket power plug up underneath the dash as well. This again is a clean Carfax. Also have the Marty report. Door tags in the place where it needs to be. Zero issues with any paperwork. I really like this truck. This is a really good truck. Sounds awesome. Drives awesome. It is awesome. As you can see, I really like this truck. I might just keep driving. I might not even go back to the shop. This puts a smile on my face driving these. I've owned so many of them, and this is just a great example. As always, I'm Michael. This is a 2002 Ford F-250 Lariat Super Duty 7.3 turbo diesel, 73,000 miles. From myself and everybody else here at PC Classic Cars, we appreciate y'all stopping in to watch another one of our test drive videos. Make sure you check out the content across all of our social platforms. Check out the additional informations tab on the website pcclassiccars.com. There's a lot of great extra info in there, so you guys can check that out. Really get a clear understanding of what this truck is. But again, we always appreciate y'all watching our videos, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.